Miss Lashae. Please, stick around as background. Background. Yes. Now, Mr. Scamander. While the president saw it fit to let you go, the C in Makusa apparently stands for Congress, so let's pretend there's checks and balances and you're not off the hook so easy.
I'll be late for my boat.
Yes, your boat. So, you have the ability to disapparate from one area to the next, and there are things like port keys to transfer you long distance, so why would you, a magical wizard, use a boat?
The beasts in my case would get all mixed up and possibly hurt themselves.
Except we've clearly seen you disapparate without any hesitation. Get thrown, have your case sat on, just endure all kinds of disturbances, and the creatures seem fine. Except when they get out.
I've been all around the world, collecting fantastic beasts.
Yeah. That would have been fun to see. You're so concerned over the safety of your animals, but none of them are locked up for their own protection?
I've created habitats for them that look like where they're from.
And when you did that, you didn't think to securely fence any of them in to protect prey from predator, or you? I mean, great Harambe's ghost, you can clearly see him eating each other.
The greatest predator is humanity.
Right. But most no-mages have ever seen these kinds of beasts before, right? I mean, heck, even most wizards wouldn't know what they are. Which is why you're writing a book, right?
Well, if they knew about them, they would hurt them.
Then why did you take Jacob, a no-mage, to meet them?
I like Jacob.
You like him so much that you put him in mortal danger several times from these beasts that you had no trouble collecting on your own.
They're not dangerous!
Except the glowbug rhino in Heat, you put him in protective gear to meet her and then gave him what is apparently an extremely powerful aphrodisiac. You gave him an egg with the snake bird that can grow to fit any space and told him they are violently territorial because of their silver eggs. You had a creature that eats brains in your pocket. Oh, and when you left your faulty case with him, a pissed off naked tentacle rat bit him. A bite that he spends half the time severely sick from and could potentially see him shoot fire out of his anus?
Anus.
That is not funny. Humans are not supposed to be on fire, especially out of their butts.
It's okay, I put some rope around my suitcase so they can't get out again.
Is it a magic rope?
No, I think it's just rope.
Why didn't you put a rope around it in the first place?
Well, then there would be even less of a plot, wouldn't there?
Why are you even here?
I had to return the giant thunderbird who can create storms from nowhere to the wilds of Arizona.
That giant bird you just released in New York City, which is extremely far from Arizona?
Well, I assume Frank can find his way there.
Why even were the New Salemers in touch with Langdon, the son of the biggest newspaper publisher in New York, and also the brother of New York's douchebag senator? Like, not only in touch, but he was so enthralled by their story that he took them to the newspaper offices to plead their case. Like, did we miss when they met? Why would he believe them in the first place? Did he witness magic? Is Mary Lou more connected than we thought? Like, and how does she have access to all these young kids in the first place? Ugh.
Well, that has nothing to do with my story.
It doesn't. It really, really doesn't.
But I collected all of my beasts.
Except for that giant bird you now have terrorizing the Bronx. And what is this purple moth I see flying around everywhere?
Don't worry about it.
Just like Tina, a former Orr didn't worry enough by leaving somebody who was clearly trying to escape unsupervised in another room?
She's very bad at her job.
Should I be bad at my job, Mr. Scamander? Should I just trust that you have no part in Grindelwald's plan because you Scooby-Dooed him?
You're forgetting one thing.
And what's that?
This is the wizarding world of Harry Potter. There are 4 movies left in this series alone. The world has gone to shit. You need this fantasy. Good conquering evil. You need me. These blinks that I do are not just Hugh Grant levels of charming. It's a subliminal message that says Trump can't hurt you here. We can fix everything. We have wands.
Right. Off you go.
Oh.
Love the JK. Tell her to adopt me.
What an adorable scamp.
Hey, you want to check out that new bakery that just opened up down the street?
Bakery? In this economy? What'll they think of next?